What's up, Riv? What's up, Arcana? 45? Not too bad. Not too bad.
Let's see.
How you guys doing?
Match ready. Select your champions. Alright. Let's try select your fuse. Choose your destination. Your head, heart, and hands are the key to victory. Ready. Let's go. My turn.
So this is a warm-up game.
Knuckle up.
Ready. Extend. Got you. Greetings. For you.
Take a break! Take a break! Fire it up!
Oh, I basically just gave him a full fury bar, but it was worth it because he died.
Ready.
You get the round for it, worth it.
Let's go.
It's not worth it, it's that lag.
Enter.
My players continue to impress me with how consistent they are at these electrics. Wee! Double. Well, this is looking very familiar. And not in a good way.
Got you. Greetings. For you.
Not ideal, but it's fine. Hopefully your Wednesday's been alright.
I have you.
Go. Ready. Let's go.
Unleash! My turn! Replay! Take a break! Break! Replay!
sound good.
I have you.
Winding up! You're up!
Ooh, fun, don't look away.
TNS sounds good. Sounds good. Go enjoy TNS. We'll be here for at least a little while.
Outboxing it.
Assuming they're done before I am. Let me know how it goes.
Let's go!
What do you got?
Hey, at least I got up.
No, you don't.
Right. I always forget that you can't burst that.
My time.
Mine.
Knockout!
Well, our punch missed.
Ready!
That's unfortunate.
Let's go! This one's yours!
I don't think I've won any form of round start for this entire set so far. And it ain't continuing.
Knuckle up!
Gotta love warm-up, right?
Not happening, not happening.
Sounds good. Enjoy my rivals. Glad you're excited for Caitlyn now.
Take the break! Break!
Ready?
Replay! Eyes up! Winding up! Hang time!
Messed up.
KO! Thank the gods for the machine! Blitzcrank win!
Wait, what now?
You're ready! Let's go!
Mine. Try this. Mine.
Wow. Appreciate the 6 months there, Coffee. Oh, what the hell?
Winding up! Eyes up! Replay!
Surprise!
Replay! Eyes up!
Now get back. Try this.
Get off me, please. Oh, where's my tag? There's my tag.
Ready.
Wow.
I have you. Ready.
Oh, for E33? What, did you expect E33 to be today or something?
My time. Knuckle up.
Every day. We have Frosty and we have Frosty in 2 weeks.
Knuckle up.
So no, we're not going to be doing E33 every day. We are doing E33 tomorrow though.
Let's go!
My time. Replay. Eyes up. Take a break. Break.
So all that was Act 1, huh?
Replay. Eyes up. Winding up. Hell no. Hell no.
Rip my parry.
Replay. Winding up.
Now get back. Try this.
Even fate bent.
Wrote down, finally finished Emerald from... What's Emerald? I'm confused. What do you mean you finished Emerald from front to back?
Select your fighters.
That's what I thought you meant, but I was confused by what you meant by you finished it from front to back for the first time. I was confused what you meant by that.
Champion, select your team. Choose your destination. Go for throw. Ready. Let's go.
I played Ruby and Sapphire back in the day, or as years ago, dabble and I know a long time. Ah, okay, I gotcha. Front and back basically meaning you picked it up and actually played all the way through it. Okay. Now I understand. Now I understand what you meant. And what do you think of it? Emerald is my favorite of the Pokemon games after all.
Select your
So what do you think of it?
Ari. Select your fuse. Choose your destination. Everyone's waiting. Show them how
And
it's
for your
done.
own sanity, I would recommend not worrying about beating the Battle Frontier. For your own sanity.
Heart on fire!
Winding up! Replay! Time's up! Take a break!
And by that I mean after the sixth gym, it has you going after Team Magma and Aqua.
Ready. Let's go.
Heart on fire! To fire!
Oops.
Heart on fire! To fire!
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, bro. Removing HMs is one of the greatest decisions the Pokemon Company has ever made.
Heart on fire! To fire!
The removal of HMs and the removal of limited TMs. As long as you don't include Scarlet and Violet, but Scarlet and Violet you can just make new ones. So I don't really count those. What's up, Maya? How am I doing? Doing alright.
Outboxing eternity itself. Ari.
Not the greatest of Wednesdays, but it's been interesting. It's been interesting looking over
To fire!
all the conversation about Caitlyn and all the people that got a chance to play her. Been very interesting reading all the conversations about that.
No, you don't.
Well, to be fair, when it comes to the original Gen 3, people with a legitimate strategy basically is just straight up, hey, just surf, because of the fact that before Gen 5? I don't remember if it was Gen 5 or Gen 6. I think it actually might have been Gen 6, but one of the gens they changed up how Surf works or multi-hitting moves in general, like Surf works, to then hit your teammate as well. But back in Gen 3, that was not one of those issues. So it didn't matter, single battle, double battle, Whatever. Just surf away.
Try this. No, you don't.
Replay. Winding up.
Are there drama around it supposed to be secret? No, so the drama around it right now is people arguing how much of an advantage is it for the people who got a chance to try her early along with the new season patch. How much of an advantage is it for them compared to the people who didn't get invited to try her out, knowing the fact that and also the fact that there's only 9 days after it comes out before Frosty. So I'm not sure why it's starting now and with this specific situation, but there was some fun conversations on Twitter about how much of an advantage it actually causes. Unlike opium. Oh yeah, there was one person who I believe their tweet went something like, those of you guys who are losing your minds over it, you were not going to top guess what? You were not going to top 8 Evo before it, and guess what? You're still not going to, or not Evo, sorry. You weren't going to top 8 Frosty before it, and guess what? You still ain't going to top 8 Frosty without it. Or you ain't going to do it without it, or after it. That and, I mean, what, 3 hours of trying a character that odds are very few people, if any, are actually going to play at Frosty. I don't see a world where that's going to make a massive difference, right?
Select your champion.
But because people like to argue.
Go. Select your fuse. Ari. Go. Fuse select. Choose your destination.
No, think of what
Hands are the key to victory.
I think of what
Ready.
I think of what I heard. They didn't get a chance to lap at all. But it was just literally just them fighting devs.
Replay. Winding up.
Oh, no, I thought I could have
Feel this.
Yeah, basically the only thing I will agree with the Twitter people on is they got a sneak preview of the patch notes. So that's the only thing that I will say I'm not a fan of.
Ooh, fun.
Run back on the run back.
'Cause that can make a difference. I'm not saying it is what happened, but if Super Noom was the player that was one of the players that got invited, that could explain why he magically started picking up Darius again. I have absolutely no idea that's actually the case. I'm just making that shit up. I'm just using it as an example.
Replay. Take a break.
So whatever the case, I'm not a fan of that. But otherwise, yeah, it really doesn't matter.
Heart on fire!
And we'll see if my Echo bodies then. Maybe I'll be paying Caitlyn by then. We'll see. I almost titled my stream today. No, I did not. I did not play Caitlyn. We got a lot of problems facing Echo. Do you have any system to start throwing the Time Winder? So when they start throwing out Time Winder, you could look to potentially punish them for it, because Time Winder does have a lot of recovery on it. Then as for them jumping around, typically you might end up having to meet them because of the fact that Echo has that little extra hop. It's hard to anti-air him for that reason. So typically you'll might just have to either wait for the possible hop, wait for him to be low enough to where you can 2H him even if he does the hop, or you just jump up and meet him up there.
Heart on fire! Too far! Now get back! Now get back! Try this. Bounce!
Time's up!
Proof that the mind flies faster than fists. Echo wins.
Hello,
Ready. Let's go.
That's right.
Replay! Time's up! Replay!
But yeah, it's tricky. Like Echo's already known as the tricky character. The fact that everything he's also got the little hop as well.
Winding up! Replay!
Definitely makes him something. That's for damn sure.
Take a break! Break! You're up!
Now get back! Try this. Don't look away.
Wow.
Replay! Winding up!
Yep. Yeah, we talked about it yesterday when we were going over when we were talking about the patch notes and Caitlyn and everything. They're not removing her ability to air dash after orbs. They're removing the second air dash she gets from it. So like if you hadn't used your air dash yet, you can still air dash after she does her orb, after she does the Foxfire. It's just when she's already done. It's just that when she's already just if she's already done an air dash, that she won't get the second one anymore. That's what the change is. Which is annoying. They just keep removing her aerial options. Or her air movement options. So it's kind of annoying, but yeah, they first removed her double spirit rush in the air, the lariat. They removed that on anything besides hits, and now they're removing her double air dash as well. So they're just removing her air movement options bit by bit. So I'm not a big fan of that.
Outboxing eternity itself! Ari wins!
What's your take on Ross this time? People seem to complain about it. There's definitely not enough characters. I'm with them. There's just straight up not enough characters in this game. Yeah, so I'm with everyone else. There needs to be more people, or there need to be more champions. And an attack fighter only opening up the game, or having the game come out with 11 champions. That's just not much. And we're kind of seeing it. We're kind of seeing it right now. Because there's always the conversation of, will Yasuo Echo still be the most played team if there's 16 champions in the game? Or will more champions open up more diversity? We do not know the answer to that because we don't have that many champions. Yeah, I think myself along with a lot of people were hoping that with the console's official release that they would give us more than just Caitlyn, but at the moment it's looking pretty much over that it's going to be anything more than just Caitlyn coming out. Yeah, I'm with you, King. There's just not enough. They're doing an amazing job with the ones that have come out. Right, like I don't think there was any world where any of us thought that Caitlyn was going to look or be hyped at all by just about anybody outside of the usual Zoner players, right? And yet she seems to be hyped up by a lot of people right now. So they're doing a great job with what is coming out right now. Issue is there's just not a lot of it. There's just not enough for a tag game. If they keep going at this pace, then odds are myself and many other people are going to keep complaining. That being said, though, if it takes long, if the reason why it's taking this long is because they're making as quality of champions as what they've come out, then I get it and I understand. It won't stop me from complaining about it, but I would rather it be this than them releasing twice as many champions as they're currently doing and then having them be shit, right? I'd rather them take longer for a good product for a good champion than repeatedly dropping quick ones and having them be dog shit, right? But like I said, that ain't gonna stop me from being like, we need more. Please, Riot, can we have some more? So that's basically my opinion of it. I understand why it's taking as much time as it is for them to get more champions out. I definitely think it's the better option to do it as they're doing. But you ain't going to hear me. But you ain't going to. But I'm definitely going to be. But you ain't going to hear me not complaining about it every once in a while. It's still crazy to me that Tokon was announced over a half a year ago, is coming out this year, and yet we still have not learned of any new champion or any new characters outside of the ones that are currently known. Give me 1 second. Oh, shut up, King. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, totally put in my DoorDash order right now. Totally just finished putting in my DoorDash. Absolutely, 100%. But yeah, we definitely need at least a couple more. It's, like I said, I thought we were going to get 16. When this game came out, I really thought we were going to have like 16.
Match ready.
That's a lot of numbers.
Select your champions. Ari. Echo. Fuse Warwick. Alawi. Select your fuse. Choose your destination. Your head, heart, and hands are the key to victory.
Hello, Tony.
It's
Ready. Let's go.
Go! What's up, I'm in!
Now get back. Try this.
Go! What's up, Last time!
Now get back.
Take a break! Go! Repent! Motion! Repent!
Try this.
Got him. Here. Really? I crossed up from that.
Replay! Time's up! Winding up! You're up!
Ooh, fun. Feel this.
So King Maya, if you, on the topic of we need more champions in this game, right? If you guys could pick one champion that you really want them to add into the game next, who would it be? Listen. Let's go to Marus. Akali? I'll take the choice. Well, fortunately for you, Riven is leaked to be the next champion, so. Yeah, the current leaks have Riven being the next champion to come out, like type or actual character.
Boxing eternity.
Come, Echo.
Ready. Let's go.
Any chance of Caitlyn being your new main? It's possible. Current hope is that Echo gets some actual nerfs, not just the small one that we currently know for a fact he's getting. and then I end up swapping to Ari Caitlyn. What's good, digits? How do I feel about the patch? I hope there's more. If there's not more, this ain't changing shit. The nerfs you're hoping for? I honestly don't even know what the hell to nerf on Echo. I really don't. Yasuo, I'm hoping for a great many things, if we're being honest. Echo, I honestly don't even know. Now, Katarina has been permanently shelved at this point.
Winding up.
Or not permanently shelved, indefinitely shelved.
Take a break. Go, Ned. Go. Motion.
Yeah, we know there's going to be more, but and part of me has a bit of doubts that those were all the impactful ones. Because don't forget, we know about Caitlyn's, we know about Vi's super assist OTG now, which is not currently listed on their notes.
Try this. Heart on fire! Too far!
So because of that, we can't just say for 100% fact that all the impactful ones are written out. But that being said, though, that really is it. Then yeah, I think the patch is another one that is in the correct direction, but one that is ultimately not going to do anything. Just like basically the last however many patches. So if that really is all the impactful ones, then yeah, another one in the right direction. They're buffing the lower characters, nerfing the top tiers, but we're still going to have probably five or six echoes in top 8 of Frosty, and I'd be surprised otherwise. Timo and Yubi, almost joking. What's up, Bryce? Yep. Ari has received more meaningful nerfs than Yasuo and Echo have at this point, honestly. And then Timo has just gotten wrecked. Timo has been treated like he's public enemy #1. To be fair, he has been public enemy #1, so it makes sense. But he's currently being patched like he is public enemy #1. And then as for your other thing, digits about what's going on today, or what's going on, it's weird. Like, if we're talking exclusively about the Ari stuff, right? If we're talking exclusively about Caitlyn, I don't think it matters. Let's be real. Like, I'm considering it. But how many people, unless Caitlyn is absolutely ungodly broken, do you think are actually going to play Caitlyn at Frosty, the $50,000 tournament, right? The people who got to try her, at Riots or at wherever it was, K7, Diaphone, Sagem, Cloud, Leffen, etc., etc., etc. Would they play her? That's a bigger question. I don't think so. They might, and then prove me wrong, but they might. And even if they do, I don't think the 2 to 3 hours they got a chance to play her is going to make or break anything at this point. Honestly, I think the bigger thing is them knowing about some of the patch notes. Like Sagem had a whole conversation, had a really long conversation in a stream earlier about the complaints and everything going on, and he said that they saw patch notes that were even less than the amount that Yohozi posted. And that they weren't allowed to try anything and that they weren't really allowed to try anything outside of Caitlyn while they were there. I honestly have a bigger issue with them knowing patch stuff than the Caitlyn thing. I don't think the Caitlyn thing is that big a deal, but them getting a sneak peek at the patch notes is a far bigger thing to me than the whole Caitlyn thing, and it's something that people are not really bringing up. Yeah, but I heard Diaphone say that, yeah. So Which is why I was a little confused why Sage M had said that they weren't able really to try the other champions, because how are you not going to, pretty much, unless they force them to play Juggernaut Caitlyn. So they learned something, and in the process of doing that, then because they know certain champions are being buffed and certain champions are being nerfed, they could potentially look to then change what they're playing, right? Like, for instance, I don't think he has said whether he was or not, but I keep using him as an example. But that's just because he swapped characters. But Super Nude, right? I have no idea if Super Nude was one of the invited players or not. Whether he was or doesn't really matter. I'm just using him as the example. He's swapping from Teemo to Darius, right? Or he swapped from Teemo back to Darius. If the reason he swapped is because he learned, hey, Teemo was getting shots and Darius is getting buffed, that's more so something I have an issue with than them trying Caitlyn, if that makes sense. So, myself as a competitor, I have a bigger issue with that than I do people getting to play a new champion for 2 hours weeks before she comes out. Since odds are, people on Twitter are going to come up with better stuff than they figure it out within the first hour of the character coming out, because people on Twitter are insane. Right? Right, I did these things with League and Valorant all the time, but I don't believe any of the players having a complete meltdown about, so it caught me off guard. Yeah, so the thing when it comes to Valorant, okay, we'll start with the easy part, right? We'll start with League. People, so they bring in pros for League, right? There are how many champions in League? There are how many champions in League, and B, how many players, and C, the fact that a lot of times, I'm pretty sure it's over 170 now, but yeah, either way, I think it's 171 or 172, but yeah, either way. So a pro trying a new champion in League is probably not going to matter all that much in comparison for a couple hours in comparison to someone trying a new champion in 2XKO, right? Or in the case of a pro player gets invited to Riot HQ, they get to try a new champion, and they get to see what the upcoming patch notes look like, right? Pros don't really, odds are pros don't need to go practice so-and-so champions because they have played said champions over a long period of time, right? Like, if Azir is bad for months, and then Riot invited, actually, we'll just say, well, actually, Malphite is good. Malphite is good right now, so, and he's been not played for a while. So Malphite, I would use Malphite for example, or Diana is probably a better one. Diana right now has the highest win rate in League of Legends. Right? Diana has the highest win rate in League of Legends. Not a very highly played champion by the pro scene or whatever for quite some time, right? But she's played now. If Riot invited pros to go try Zehen, right, the newest League champion, and then while they did that, they showed them the new season changes that include the fact that, hey, Diana got a bunch of buffs, right? Is that really going to matter all that much when pros basically can play every champion in the game anyways? They just get a head start in saying, oh, okay, so I can look forward to playing this champion later. So that doesn't really matter all that much. It basically just says, hey, get ready, you're gonna have to go back to this champion again. But it's not like it's something brand new or anything like that. And for Valorant, new agents, I'm pretty sure they're agents, are cool. They get to see the abilities, which is cool. But in the end, for the most part, when it comes to Valorant, all that really matters for the most part is how good your aim is, right? And new agents, unless the agents add aimbot as an ability, which I don't think they have, isn't going to be all that big a deal, right? Where with 2XKO, when there is far more than 4 abilities, and then of course there's tags, and then fuses, and then the fact that there's only 11 champions in the game, soon to be 12. If pro players see patch notes, even if it's only some of them beforehand, right? Like Leffen said, they saw patch notes that were slightly less detailed than the ones that Yohozi posted. Leffen knew about the He said he knew about the projectile changes. They were joking. The players and the Riot employees were joking as they were eating Mexican food that they're going to miss the burrito mix because they're eating burritos because they learned about the Echo nerfs. So things like that, I've got a bigger issue with, because if they learned that Teemo was getting shots, right? If they learned that Teemo was getting shots, like I said, I like to use Super Noon as the example because he swapped from Teemo to Darius. I don't know if he's one of them or not. I'm just using him as the example. But if he knew that Darius was getting buffed and Teemo was getting shots, then him swapping to Darius this early before anyone else knew about the patch notes, I've got a problem with that. Right? I don't got a problem with people trying Caitlyn for 2 hours, because that's not the amount of the difference between trying Caitlyn for 2 hours at Riot HQ and then waiting 2 weeks, not getting to play her, not seeing her again, etc., etc., etc. It's not going to suddenly make them 10 times better Caitlyn players than anyone else by the end of the first day. Because like I said, within the first hour of Caitlyn being out, I bet you there's going to be new tech and shit that people come up with on Twitter that's far more advanced or far better than anything else the pro players that got invited are going to have figured out in those 2 hours, because lab monsters on Twitter are insane, and I wish I had half the brain power that they did, or half the creativity they did when it comes to that stuff. So I don't have any issue with the Caitlyn. My issue is the patch. So that's my opinion with. But that's my opinion when. That's my opinion when it comes to today's discourse. Also, what's up, Benzem? I never actually said hi to you before. And probably not playing. Probably no games tonight. Can play it sometime over the weekend if you want, but probably not tonight. 2026 might gotta cut you off. I don't know what that means. But that's what I think about the discourse. It's like the discourse is all about Caitlyn, and I have zero problems with that. I have problems with other stuff, with the stuff that people aren't having discourse about. Warren to Jacka, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. I didn't know about the patches thing. I didn't know about the patches thing either until of course it was mentioned by Diaphone and Leffen and the bit by Sajam about how much they learned while they were there. So on freestyle active tied to be nerfed. I don't know if freestyle's getting nerfed or not. Am I insane if I think Grimnir loses the 2B? No, I said that too.
Match ready.
Look, hey, don't worry, I said that too.
Select your champions. Echo, Ari. Select Ari. Echo, select your fuse.
Yeah, no, but else.
Don't give us room.
And like I said, you can and league. Holy shit, that's a Red Riot Ross rate of 103. Goddamn. Let's go, Ross. How was your stream, man?
Let's go.
Remnants of the SQ rated you, but then you were leaving, so now you send them to me. Ooh, I think I need to end stream myself, so I think I need to send the remnants of the SQ raid and the Red Ross raid over to someone else. Oh, man, just passing on from person to person, huh? I could not block that online, I swear to God. But yeah, well, I was about to say before the Ross raid. Hope you had a good stream, by the way, Ross. Is the fact that at least in League, most people have like there are of course one trick players, but a lot of people in League have multiple champions they play. Not as much in this game. So nerfs in this game, especially if the nerfs are as rough as the one at the Teemo. Then it's a bit more of an issue. Part of walking trust 236H. Like I said, online I can, or offline I can. I have no problem checking it. Kevin Matty, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it.
Now get back. Try this. Heart on fire.
I want to play. Hey, that's fair, Raiden.
Now get back.
Yeah, because I want to play. Hey, like I said, that's fair. But the game ain't going anywhere for a while, so. God, I cannot block it. I cannot block anything. My God. But yeah, I understand though. It's like so rich enough to lose a Punk out for top 8. Isn't it always Knuckle Doo versus Punk like in grand finals? Slow down. That's on my parry.
Heart on fire. Too far. Now get back.
Nope. Stop it.
He got robbed by riots.
Time's up. Break. Winding up. Replay. Eyes up.
Knockout! Genius play!
Come, Echo.
Break! Let's go!
Mine.
There can be many reasons to that, and part of it can come down to the specific player.
Too far. Now get back.
Like for some, it can just be time. Like even pro players have finite time where they want to spend practicing compared to doing other stuff, or trying to have a life outside of just fighting games and practicing.
Now get back.
So once they have their team, they're done.
Now get back. Unleash.
Another reason is one of the main reasons why people pick secondary characters is typically to counterpick. So in the case of this game, right? If you're playing Echo Yasuo, do you need a counterpick? I mean, right? So, do you actually need a counterpick in these situations?
Winding up.
Another reason could just be people just aren't a big fan of other characters. Like that's how it is for me. I'm not a big fan of other characters.
My time.
Now get back.
So I just play what I like, and that's about it.
Give me your heart.
But for the most part as well, it's just the whole.
Ready!
You'd rather.
Let's go!
I don't remember who said it. but it's kind of like the old martial arts line. Do not fear the man who knows 1,000 kicks. It's fear the man who has done the same kick 1,000 times.
Heart on fire. Too far. Now get back. Try this. No, you don't. Try this.
Replay. Winding up.
Why play multiple characters? Why pick up 5, 6, 7 characters to cover every little tiny thing when you could just play the one or two characters, basically cover all your options, and then Bruce Lee, thank you, and then just get really good with those 1 or 2 characters. I'd rather be really good with 1 or 2 characters than be just okay at 5 or 6. Or just be pretty good at. I'd rather be amazing at 2 compared to pretty good at 5 to 6.
Now get back.
Outboxing eternity itself!
Yeah, one must not need counterpick
Go!
when play Yasuo Echo. Sun Tzu. But yeah, does that answer your question? Of the honest, there's honestly multiple reasons for why people only stick to the same 1 or 2 characters. But for the most part, you kind of just, those are just some reasons that people might have to just stick with the 1 to 2.
No, you don't. Try this.
You're up.
Ooh, fun. Feel this.
And yes, Ford, you can just pick top tier and get good at said top tier.
Let's go!
Mine. Try this.
Replay. Ending up. You're up.
Feel this.
Ideally, no. If there's a patch happening in 5 weeks, I don't think that the patches should be to the extent that force people to change champions. Like I said, it's not this is not League of Legends. This is not Valorant. You're not just picking up a character and then you just gotta figure out the general playstyle and then read 4 moves, right? There's a lot more that goes into fighting games than to League of Legends. Yo, fatty raid. Let's go, Colonel.
No, you don't.
So I don't think that patches should force players
Now let's
to change champions every 5 weeks. You can have patches every 5 weeks change like who's top tier or something, right? But be like, nope. If you're going to compete, you have to change to this champion. I don't think that should happen. Mikali, thanks for the follow as well. I appreciate it. That should not happen.
Replay. Eyes up. Take a break. Ending up.
One more hit. Just one hit short of getting the down S2.
Faster than fists.
Or not getting the down S2, getting my Aria assist to hit, which would have killed. Damn. But yeah, speaking towards pros, I'm fine with patches every 5 weeks is a bit much. When they first announced it, I felt a little iffy. But they did say that their plan for the patches every 5 weeks is just to change required things, not make these massive changes. So like bug fixes, outliers, things like that, not change things just for the hell of it. So I'm going to hope that means that every 5 weeks, like if Yasuo Echo is top tier season 1, 5 weeks later we get a patch, and then Ari Caitlyn is the best team, and then Echo Yasuo isn't that good, and then the next one after that, Yasuo is good, Echo's not good, but they nerfed the hell out of Ari Caitlyn, so now Yasuo Blitzcrank is the best team. And if you played Echo, Ari, or Caitlyn, they're bad now, so you must pick other characters. No, I really hope that ends up not being the case. But if it ends up being the case where Echo Yasuo is top 1, right, and then 5 weeks later the next patch drops, again I'll just bring it up. Ari Caitlyn is the new top 1 team, but Echo Yasuo is still a really strong high tier team. I'm cool with that because it doesn't force players to change teams. Like, it's so do not force the change. If you want to go from your high tier, top tier picks to the best team, then sure, go ahead. But if you're playing the best team of Echo Yasuo, I don't want to see after 5 weeks of that they gut the characters to where you literally cannot play either character anymore and expect to do well. That's what I don't want to see happening every 5 weeks. Whatever the most played characters are, I don't want to see a world where every 5 weeks those top picks are then gutted and replaced with something else to where if you want to compete, you have to change. That's not good. That's not good, and I'm fairly confident saying that is not their plan, because they pretty much have said that is not their plan. If the patches do come out and like that, then I am going to be really scared every 5 weeks. What's good, Zambi? I go to 2x KO. I'm not gonna lie, for the most part, we haven't been doing a whole lot of 2x KOing. We've mainly just been having a discussion, which is fine. Which is fine. Always down for a good discussion, especially since we're waiting for patch notes, we're waiting for Caitlyn, so I'm not exactly feeling too bad about the whole about focusing more on the discussion rather than just endless rank games. But yeah, so that's what I'm hoping to see from the 5-week patch thing, which again is what it sounds like is what their plan was. It's not to gut teams, gut characters who've been around for too long. So if you played them, well, tough shit. You better go and pick up somebody else. No. So patch notes are dropping in 5 days on Monday, and then Caitlyn as well as season 1 is dropping on Tuesday, the 20th or 21st, depending on what time zone you're in. Yeah, they released a gameplay trailer along with their moves, so you can either go to the 2XKO Twitter or the 2XKO YouTube, and both the videos for Caitlyn's trailer as well as her movesets are both going to be available there. Or you can always just go to youtube.com/ZaneFGC, then go to the live section to pull up yesterday's stream where we watched the video and the moveset. We watched both videos and went over the patch notes. Self promo on my own stream. GTA 6. One thing I'm kind of so, this has nothing to do with 2XKO or what's going on or anything, but the fact that I'm enjoying the fact that GTA 6 is taking so long, just because it's really funny to see. Like I'm a big fan of all the memes and shit say we got this and this or such and such before GTA 6. And then saying we're getting Elfelt in 2XKO, or we're getting a sniper character in 2XKO before GTA 6 is just funny to me. As far as I'm aware of, inputs work properly in this game. If you mean are there technical inputs compared to simple inputs, this game is entirely simple inputs. And as for is there a block button? No. There is indeed no block button in this game. If there was, Echo would be a lot worse. Echo and Ari would actually no, not as much Ari because she has more high lows. But Echo would be a million times worse if there was a block button in this game because he's all about the left rights. So Echo would not be anywhere close to top tier. Okay, no, I shouldn't say that. He probably would still be top tier, or at least close to top tier. But he would not be top 1 like he arguably is right now. Oh, I don't even play GTA. So when GTA 6 comes out, I can just say cool, have fun, and then go back to my playing Sonic or going back to playing my fighting games. So it doesn't change anything for me. So I just get to joke and enjoy the memes for. We got this and this. We got such and such before GTA 6. This and this before GTA 6. What the hell? We're gonna get Sona in this game before GTA 6. Or if the leaks are true, if one of the leak videos I saw is true, we're gonna get Cassiopeia in this game before and 2XKO before GTA 6. Now wouldn't that be something, huh? We get Medusa in a fighting game before GTA 6. Now, that should be funny. So for 2XKO? No, probably not. I'm just making a joke. We get Goku in every fighting game. Goku is going to become the new Akuma before GTA 6. What's up, Lily? It's what I do. Oh yeah. But yeah, so we'll see what ends up happening with that. I mean, they could say, hey, there's a decent chance that they could be at Frosty because it is their biggest sponsored event of the season, so they could be there, and while they're there, they could drop another champion because they're like we had to give you guys another champion in season 1 because that's what was promised. We said nothing about we can't drop another champion in the middle of the season. So they could potentially shadow drop a second champion at Frosty.
Match ready.
That just wasn't going to be legal at Frosty, so people wouldn't be forced to learn how to fight two champions beforehand.
Select your fighter.
How hard is DBZ to pick up? Not hard.
Ari. Echo. Select your fuse.
Not at all.
Choose your destination.
There are some characters that are going to be a bit awkward to pick up, but for the most part, you can pretty much learn a basic B&B that works with 90% of the characters within like 2 minutes.
Winding up. Take a break. You're up.
Now get back. Try this.
Take a break.
I was gonna say stay away from characters like Beerus, like Zamasu, like Nappa. Trying to think of the other characters with unusual basic combos.
KO! Ready! Let's go!
Like Roshi, like Frieza.
No, you don't.
And the reason I'm saying those pretty much is because if you do champions, those champions have different base. Like if we're looking at the champions, we're looking at the characters with who all have the same basic B&B, right? So the B&B of LL, 2M, 5M, 2H, LL, 2 J2H, LLL. The champions I just mentioned can't do that because some part of them doesn't allow that button or doesn't allow that combo to work. Typically the J2H doesn't let them do that.
My time.
Heart on fire!
Oh yeah, baby too.
Now get back! Now get back! Try this.
Beerus, Lavender. So the only character that does or that has the generic B&B combo of the ones you listed is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
Don't look away. Give me your heart!
Gogeta is the only character who has a traditional J2H in the air for his combos.
Outboxing eternity itself! I know.
It's a
Ready! Let's go!
Which isn't bad. It's like, which isn't bad or anything. But like I said, it's just going to be different than the basic B&B that you could do for every character.
What do you got?
The block.
Try this.
No, I said Gogeta. No, I said Gogeta's 4 is fine.
Try this.
Labcoat and Beerus are the ones with the different basic combo. Gogeta's fine. I haven't played fighters like an actual game of fighters in so long. That I have absolutely no idea how bad. Odds are I'm going to end up doing really bad at Frosty since I did sign up for it. I probably would need to spend at least a little bit on training mode just to remind myself how to do what my combos are. I thought UI got nerfed.
Heart on fire! Too far! Your turn!
Break! Take a break! Fire it up!
Proof that the mind flies faster than fists. Echo wins.
Yeah, it's now his parry pretty much is now full BM. It's such a weird change that they made, like not just to him but like to Jiren as well. The former, oh yeah, it only works if the opponent hits you. Now also works if you're just in a combo. It's just so weird. But everyone who plays it all love it, and I'm happy for them. Ah, okay. Yeah, like hits infinite got removed, I'm pretty sure, right?
Match ready.
What are we talking about? So we spent a good amount of time talking about Caitlyn, the patch, then the drama going on today involving pro players getting invited, and now we're talking. And now for some reason we're talking about DBFZ.
Your head, heart, and hands
One
are the
Paxa,
key
thanks for
to
the follow. I
victory.
appreciate it.
Ready. Let's go.
Mine! Mine! Now get back!
That is reset 3 times there.
Got you. Greetings. For you.
Surprise! Now get back!
Replay!
Greetings. Together. Ready. Together.
Yay, Reverend with the SAO reference. Yes, Reverend. The FGC now is targeting the beaters of 2XKO.
Heart on fire! Too far!
Damn, Rev must be tired right now if he's making an SAO reference.
Ready.
KO! Ready! Let's go!
Now get back! Try this.
But yes, in a matter of speaking, yes, that is basically what's happening.
What do you got?
My time.
And ironically enough, Rev, my complaints are pretty similar to those people who were saying that. Like my issue isn't the fact that he got a chance to aren't the fact that they got a chance to play and try Caitlyn. It's the fact that it's the knowledge they got in the process.
Knuckle up.
I got a bigger issue with that than I do that. A bigger issue with that than the fact that they gotta try Caitlyn. My only complaint about the fact that they got a chance to try Caitlyn is that I wasn't invited.
Knuckle up.
I missed.
Punched out.
That's my biggest issue with the Caitlyn thing is that I wasn't invited.
Let's go.
Totally not salty or anything.
Heart on fire!
Nope, I am not a big enough name. Why don't they love me?
My time.
Now get back! Mine. Mine. Try this.
I think so. Should be invited. I don't think it works that way.
Let's go.
But I can tell you guys with 100% certainty and 100% disappointment, I am not one of the people that people are going to get pissed about because I was not invited to go try Caitlyn. So if I end up going to Frosty and you see me playing Caitlyn, that is entirely based around how much I played her from the moment she legitimately came out.
Heart on fire! Now get
What the hell is wrong with you?
Many things, but that's beside the point. Yeah, he needed to cancel into level
Proof
1 there.
that the mind
Also, I accidentally mashed heavy because I was like, let me parry, let me parry, let me parry!
Let's go!
Let me parry, but when you mash parry, it gives you heavy afterwards.
Winding up.
Try this.
Pop.
Back off.
There's still a chance of Reverend getting his regularly scheduled programming.
Ready!
Which is either Knuckle Do or Punk winning TNS.
Replay. Eyes up. Take a break. Break. Time's up. Back up. You're called. Not happening. Not happening.
Try this.
One thing I'll definitely say if I do end up swapping to Ari Caitlyn is I'm going to miss Echo's ground and move speed.
Take a break. Break. Time's up.
Heart on fire.
Even fate!
I got a stroke with your mix. Thank you.
They got the axe. Darius wins!
I get a lobotomy when with your mix ups.
Match ready!
Do the big screen. The dude I just fought said that he's getting a stroke from my mix-ups.
You select.
Of which I said, thank you? Question mark.
You select. Choose your destination.
I'm not sure whether to take that as a compliment or not.
Battle for the ages is about to begin.
It's okay, Echo.
Ready.
Also, look in the background. Where's my boy?
Try this.
Winding up. You're up.
There he is, Cannon, my boy. No, Cannon, why did you leave? Cannon, your model's already in the game. It's in the background. Be a character. Cannon, my boy. Why couldn't you have been in the game instead of Teemo? There he is again. Cannon! No, he's gone again. Hey, at one point I was the number 6 ranked Cannon in North America.
Heart on fire. Too far.
Yeah. Top 15 world, top 6 NA.
Let's go.
Mine.
Winding up.
I go to the hospital. I would too.
You're up.
Alright, what's going on, Boost?
Now get back. Try this.
Time's up.
I don't start having my team. Yeah, the reason why I was a Kennen main was because it didn't matter how bad my team was. I can carry a team fight with Kennen. My teammates beat their 80 carry. It's fine as long as I get ahead because my ultimate can one shot the enemy 80 carry. Good block.
Take a spring.
Heart on fire. Too far. Your turn.
About time. Break. Take a spring. Fire it up.
Genius
Yeah.
plays. Echo.
Any chance up? There is definitely a chance
Hello, Tuck.
because my Echo is okay.
Go.
My Echo is okay, and I do think that I may end up liking or Caitlyn might end up fitting how I play more than Echo does. Does anyone else? No. Why doesn't Riot love me? You can check the Discord. You can check if you guys aren't in the Discord yet, type in !Discord and join. You can literally see in the 2SKO portion of our Discord me complaining about the fact that it seems like everybody got in, everyone got to go except for me. Like, everybody seemed to have gotten in except for me. It's like, what the hell? Effin, Diaphone, Sagem,
My time.
Cloud, K7.
Ready. Let's go.
Everyone gotta go except for me. Over there. To be fair, yeah. Him, Diaphone, Leffen, Super Noon. They're kind of just always invited there. Totally not jealous about, by the way. By totally not jealous, I mean incredibly jealous.
Try this.
Jesus, that reach. Yes, actually, just like how you type in exclamation point Discord, check exclamation point YouTube. And literally today's video was my final season 1 tier list. And there you go. Cool Biz is doing Cool Biz is doing my self promo for me. Nah, I think my Twitch is probably closer to that. Actually, no, YouTube actually would be closer to that. Twitch would be more like a camp show than anything. But that was the art. That was the art category. That was the art category 2 years ago. Those of you guys who weren't around for that Twitch meta. And appreciate the sub over on the YouTube side there, Coolbus. Zane, take a shower. In fact, the whole Navi needs to take a shower. What the fuck is this? Took one 3 hours ago, which is true actually. I did take a shower 3 hours ago. True story. Yeah, true story actually. Ironic that's probably the weirdest comeback I've ever had. Zane, you and everyone else in this lobby needs to take a shower. I took one 3 hours ago. That's gotta be one of the lamest comebacks I've had for a while. Also, I agree. I like the lobby music. Very peaceful, despite how violent of a game this is. Also, how you doing, by the way, Yuki? It's putting Dexter to sleep. Between sessions, so my old hands don't crumple into dust. Marions! I'm with you there. That's me tomorrow. That's me tomorrow when I do Variety Thursday. Short break to. Although that being said, though, I didn't play any 2XKO today. I mainly played. I played Hearthstone and a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. So I'm trying to get the news. I'm trying to get one of the new decks in Master Duel, and the new mini set in Hearthstone just came out, so I was messing around with that. So I'm mainly just doing what I normally do whenever I'm not playing fighting games, and that's playing card games. That and watching slash reading the whole Caitlyn discourse that's been going on all throughout today. That and continuing to get incredibly jealous as more and more people are posting how they got to try Caitlyn. I'm like, what about me? So, you know, the usual. Playing yummy? Yes. Well, not currently, but soon. But for the love of God, I keep opening freaking DDD cards. I have opened more DDD secret ultra rares than anything else. I've opened. Although today's been luckier though. I opened a lot more of the yummy cards today, but I opened so many DDD cards. I opened 4 of the same one DDD ultra. I have not opened. I have opened 2 of a single yummy ultra. So my luck in opening that pack sucks. But I am trying to play the yummy archetype because I'm a big fan of synchros. Hence why my main deck right now is White Horse, which is also the last deck I built in real life.
Hello, time to.
Dude, as far as way grand final on the loser side, not against final play as well. Hey, alright, so for the most part, it's your regularly scheduled programming in there, Rev.
No, you don't.
Oh, the little ones!
Now
I agree.
try this.
I haven't paid as much attention to real life Yu-Gi-Oh, but I know that entire set has pretty much had their chance dominating the meta. And so I'm planning on building Yummy for that reason. That and like I said, I'm a big fan of synchro archetypes.
Now get back. Now get back.
I just need another like 280 ultra rare tokens, or to pull more cards I actually need. So we'll get there eventually. It's gonna be interesting when Braum Shield Assist has him walking forward. It's definitely gonna look odd. Should not take too long. I'll get there eventually. I didn't play Master Duel for a long time. Okay. Actually, I started playing Master Tool, and then I stopped for a long time, and then I came back for a short time, and then I stopped for a long time, and now I'm back again.
Heart on fire! Too far!
And yeah,
Get back!
and the reason I'm back is because of the fact that I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In real life. So because of that, picking up Master Duel could be a fun way to pick up, or be a fun way to be able to try out and play archetypes that I never actually got a chance to play once I stopped playing in real life.
Hello, time check.
Ready.
Yummy being one of them. Like the last time I played IRL Yu-Gi-Oh was right before the likes of Ryzeal, Yummy, and Draco Tales came out.
Try this. No, you don't. Try this.
So I'm learning.
Winding up. Break. Replay. Time's up. Winding up. You're up.
We go! Go! Mess with them! You get me home!
I'm glad I already knew how to play White Force though. That deck is complicated as frick.
Let's go.
I'm very glad I already knew how to play it.
No, you don't. Try this.
Time's up. You're up.
Ooh, fun. Now get back! Heart on fire!
Okay.
Try this.
Good, because like I said, I got nothing. Okay, apparently, he hit me backwards, in which case, what the hell? Then I just hit him backwards, in which case, what the hell?
Now get back! Try this.
Which is good, because I got no experience at all with the Yummy archetype, so I don't want to take as long to learn.
Replay. Winding up.
I really like to test my parry timing on that Braum Super. Ah. It did not look like he rolled to me.
Like crap!
Now get back! Heart on fire!
Ready. Let's go.
Mess with them! You get me home! Play thing! One! Kiss the shield!
No, I do not want to kiss the shield.
Time's up. Winding up.
So glad that if I pick up Caitlyn, I don't lose that mix.
Ooh, fun.
Assuming I keep freestyle, that is.
Bounce.
I got you.
Try this.
Time's up. Time's up. You're up.
Heart on fire!
Got him.
Heart on fire!
Even fate bends in the hands of real.
Yep, I agree, Swim. The Caitlyn thing is going to matter less. I think, than them learning some of the parts of the patch notes early. That's going to come. I think that would come to that would end up affecting more than the Caitlyn thing is, since I don't see most pros dropping their teams for her so early. Sounds good. Have a good night there, Rice. I'm probably going to end up doing the same pretty soon as well. Can't stream as late as I normally do on Wednesdays because I have 4 dogs waiting for me. Next week we'll be back. Next week we'll be back to being able to stream a little later. So slightly different than your normally scheduled programming of Do or Punk winning. Sucks that you missed the end though. Straight Aaron, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it, and GG's for the many times we have fought.
Match ready.
I was going to laugh if that was you, but it was not.
Select your champions. Ari. Echo Yasuo. Select Warwick. Select your fuse. Choose your destination.
I appreciate that.
Everyone's waiting. Show them how it's done.
Definitely ain't good enough yet, but I appreciate that.
Come, Echo.
Ready. Let's go.
Try this.
Yeah, I should probably stop doing that combo because that combo's gone next patch. Go for 700. Yeah, probably not worth doing. Also, Aaron, you're pretty damn good yourself, so don't sell yourself too short there.
Now get back! Try this.
Sorry. Wow, that blocked that. Hey, sometimes that's the important thing. Sometimes the looking cool is the important thing. It's funny seeing the arcane thing pop up while Ari's the one on the screen at the end.
Heart on fire! Too far! Try this.
Outboxing eternity.
Because it has the fancy narration. 2x KO!
Ready. Let's go.
Face the wind.
The animation at the end is just whoever got the final hit, just bonking the two anime champions' heads together. Yeah, but to be fair, no other game has anything like that. So
Knockout.
we should probably just take what we can get at this point. And they could always change it up at some point if they come up with something better. I mean, they did that with Ari and Echo's level 3 up there, right? He just kept swinging, and I just kept moving.
No, you don't. Try this.
Good parry.
Replay! Eyes up! Take a break! Break! You're out!
Now get back!
Now this pain.
Try this. Don't look away.
On block, yes. On hit, no.
Give me your heart.
On block, Echo can jab and then roll and have it be an actual mix-up. But on hit, if you do jab and then roll, it'll just fully combo and won't be a mix anymore. I do it for a reset. So I'll show you.
Select your champions. Echo. Ari, select your fuse. Maui, fuse select. Choose your destination. The battle for the ages is about to begin.
So on the hit, you can basically just do this, right? And that's what I normally do. But if I go for the jab follow-up, right? Then that all combos, so it's not a mixed reset anymore. Compared to on block. It gives me the jab. Then it jails more. Then you can jail more into the high-low from it. But more often than not, when something like this happens and I get the side switch, I will end up going for this because it's far more potent. Right? That's far more potent than the overhead one for obvious reasons. Or you can just be like, or you can just do this and just mock people. You can also just do that to mock people. Okay, it doesn't really mock. Okay, not really to mock them, but it's funnier. It's funny though. It is funny though. Oh, dude, I'll do you one better. Grand finals. Grand finals game 3 of my local this last week. Me versus Red Ditto. Like, I'll do you one better. Once his ad ends. Game 3 of grand finals. Literal last hit to finish the local.
Oh, this is.
Literal last hit against Red Ditto to finish the local.
Oh, this is.
So yeah, I'll do you one better. What do you walk into? Oh, I showed Omarus the Echo Ari mix that I was doing, and then he said, if you do that to me, just knowing I'm one and done you. So I said, I'll do you one better. I did it to Red Ditto in grand finals of my local. So I pulled up the video of me doing it to Red Ditto at my local. Yeah, you can also just throw them. So it's like to add to the unblockable part, to add to the very annoying to block, you just throw them. Shout outs to Soul Demon for this one. Soul Demon sent me that one. It's moments like this where you wonder, why is this character even what he is? Right, 4,000 to get 100 team of so many games, and you did it with about 6 days left until nerfed. Kudos, you got it right before season 1. That was the grind treating you, Justin. Showing with him and Warwick feels boring. I still like Ari more than Echo. But there's definitely plenty of times with Echo where I just roll my eyes because I'm just like, this character. Yeah, the thing with Ari Echo compared to Ari Teemo, Ari Teemo is too honest of a team compared to Ari Echo. So it's like, the best way I describe it, I lose more games with Ari Echo than I do with Ari Teemo to people I shouldn't lose to. But at the same time, because the ceiling and how much more dirty this team is compared to Ari Teemo, I take more games off of people I wasn't taking games off of before with Ari Teemo. So it's kind of a weird trade-off. I lose more games to people I normally don't lose to, but I win more games against people who I normally lose to. I'd be really confident your full chart is still fucked up now with some hard tag stuff, but goodbye slingshot tag. Yeah, slingshot tag getting removed is literally the reason why I probably am never going back to Ari Teemo. That was basically the one thing that Teemo gave Ari. He doesn't like Ari gave him stuff like corner carry, ways to set up mushrooms. Not as good as the likes of Yasuo or Echo does, but still, she at least gives them that. Teemo doesn't really give Ari anything outside of a quick assist. So and of course slingshot, but now that slingshot's gone, there went the main thing that he gave Ari. To be fair, Eve, I don't think any of us expected. I don't think any of us expected Echo and Yasuo to remain top 1 and 2 for this entire period. At least I can honestly say for myself that I really expected at least one of them to fall from top 2 over the course of the 7 patches we have had across early access. Right? Really expected them to fall off of top 2 at least at some point. The Ari Teemo synergy wasn't enough even with slingshots in my opinion for Frosty, which is why I was trying to make the swap to begin with. With the loss of slingshot, I can 100% guarantee now the synergy is not at all good enough anymore. So the question for me is just going to end up being Ari Echo or Ari Caitlyn for Frosty. That'll end up being the big question. And one to be decided on probably the end of next week. These 2 weeks. Eventually. If the nerfs hit him so hard that basically everyone drops him, they'll buff him again. Yeah, it just won't. The compensation buffs just probably won't be happening this patch. Oh, I know. I remember. Echo was able to rewind get up attack. You literally could not Oki him. And then Yasuo if they use current combos, Yasuo probably was TODing everyone from jabs with current combos back before the first round of damage nerfs, let alone everyone after that. Caitlyn clicks for you, go all in. Yeah, that'll be the plan, but like I said, that'll be something I'll be deciding on at the end of next week, after 6 straight days of Caitlyn, right? Does she click, and will there be enough time? Because if she clicks, I'm better off with her than I am with Echo. Because like I just said, I am taking more games off of players I normally don't take games off of, but at the same time, I am losing more games now against people that I normally don't lose, that I wasn't losing games to with Teemo, because I was much more consistent with that playstyle than I am with the constantly running forward playstyle of Echo. Oh yeah, I don't think there is a world that anyone thought that Caitlyn, when announced for 2xKO or when leaked for 2xKO, was going to receive hype from so many people, and yet here we are. Riot are very good at their jobs, clearly. Riot is very good at their jobs when it comes to making these champions. Oh yeah, I had zero plans of actually considering Caitlyn. 1000%, I had zero intention of actually considering her. I was going to look at her and try her out, just like everyone else is going to, but I had zero intention of actually considering playing her on the team until I actually saw saw her trailer. Complete 180 on that sense. After that. But that being said, though, I probably am going to call tonight's stream a little earlier than I normally do, because I have 4 dogs waiting for me upstairs. The joys of everyone else being out of the house, right? Oh yeah, there's always potential with whatever they're doing. But that being said, though, when Teemo was showing off with having the Sonic Spin Dash, the parachute, so him having some movement options, I did not expect for Caitlyn to have any form of movement options, let alone multiple air stalls, let alone an air dash, and then of course multiple rolls. So it's like with Teemo, when they gave him that, I was like, sure, but I had zero zero intention of seeing Caitlyn have multiple movement abilities. Like if anything, I figure she might have the one if they give her the caliber net. But I wasn't expecting a forward roll, a back roll, multiple air stalls, including the bola, including the shots, including the trap, and then including an air dash. I had zero intention that they were going to give her anywhere close to all of that. But like I said, I have 4 dogs waiting for me upstairs, so I'm going to put up the funny end screen before I go on another rant, and then I'm going to say thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. My apologies again for the shorter stream, but like I said, when everyone is out of town, I got 4 dogs waiting for me, and because my mom always goes to sleep early, they like to go to sleep early as well. And odds are they are very mad that I am currently still at my desk. And at least for one of them, who likes to lay in my room when I stream, likes to lay in my room. She doesn't like it when I'm either playing with the hitbox because it's too noisy for her, and she doesn't like it when I talk a bunch because she likes to nap. So odds are she's gonna be very happy once I shut up. So yeah, I want to say thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Before I go, quick shoutouts as always to the Colonel, along with the Red Ride Ross with the raids, and Coffee with the 6 months. I appreciate the support, guys. Like I said, that's it for me. Let's see here. I'm gonna send you guys over to CY Sai, my fellow Grand Blue man, who apparently is playing some 2XKO. I don't think I've ever seen him actually play 2XKO. So we're going to send you guys over to him. But I will be back tomorrow. We'll be continuing on with our Variety Thursday. So tomorrow means we're continuing on with the Clay Obscure Expedition 33. But for those of you guys who only care about the fighting games, which I know is most of you guys, we will be back on Friday where we'll be doing more 2XKO, more than likely more discussion on Caitlyn, and more of me crying about the fact that I did not get a chance to try her. And also, this is probably the first stream actually where I didn't complain about Yasuo. So hey, progress! It happens every once in a blue moon. All it takes is me streaming for less than 3 hours, apparently. So until then, hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Never return to you guys because time zones, as always, are a very weird thing. Until next time, I will talk to you guys later.